In a shocking turn of events, two active-duty U.S. Army soldiers, Zhang Zhao and Li Tian, along with former soldier Ruo Yuduan, find themselves at the center of a major espionage scandal. They stand accused of betraying their country by selling highly sensitive military secrets to agents working for the Chinese government. This case has sent shockwaves through the U.S. military and intelligence communities, raising serious concerns about national security. The arrests, announced by the Justice Department, highlight the vulnerability of even the most classified information to determined foreign adversaries. These soldiers, sworn to protect and defend the United States, allegedly chose personal gain over their oaths and their country. Their actions, if proven in court, could have far-reaching consequences for U.S. national security and military operations. The case has also sparked outrage among the American public, who see it as a betrayal of the highest order. It serves as a stark reminder that the threat of espionage is real, and that it can come from within the ranks of even the most trusted institutions. The investigation is ongoing, and authorities are working tirelessly to determine the full extent of the damage and bring those responsible to justice. The arrests serve as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need for robust counterintelligence measures to protect sensitive information. The U.S. government is taking this case extremely seriously, and it is likely to lead to a review of security protocols and background checks for military personnel, particularly those with access to classified information. Zhang Zhao, a battery supply sergeant stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington state, allegedly played a pivotal role in this espionage ring. Prosecutors allege that Zhao, driven by greed, exploited his position to access and steal a treasure trove of classified information, including details about the U.S. military's combat readiness in the Pacific region. He is accused of photographing and copying sensitive documents, including those related to military exercises, simulating conflict with China, and selling them to Chinese agents in exchange for cash. Li Tian, a health services administrator also stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord, is accused of conspiring with Zhao and Duan to steal and transmit sensitive information. Prosecutors allege that Tian, leveraging his security clearance, gained access to technical manuals and data on advanced U.S. military equipment, including Bradley and Stryker fighting vehicles. This information, highly prized by foreign intelligence services, could potentially give China a significant advantage in any future conflict. Ruo Yuduan, a former soldier who served in the U.S. Army from 2013 to 2017, is believed to have acted as a crucial intermediary in this espionage operation. Prosecutors allege that Duane, residing in Hillsboro, Oregon, used his connections to active-duty soldiers to facilitate the transfer of stolen information. He is accused of receiving money from Chinese agents through various accounts, and then distributing it to Tian and other individuals with security clearances in exchange for their cooperation. The information these individuals allegedly sold to China could have severe implications for U.S. national security. Details about U.S. military readiness, troop movements, and technological capabilities could be used by China to exploit weaknesses, develop countermeasures, and potentially gain an upper hand in any future conflict. The theft of technical manuals and data on advanced weaponry could also allow China to reverse engineer U.S. technology, further eroding the technological advantage the U.S. military currently enjoys. The investigation into this espionage ring began after authorities noticed suspicious financial transactions and communications involving the three suspects. The FBI, working in close coordination with Army intelligence, meticulously pieced together the alleged conspiracy through surveillance, financial records, and intercepted communications. Their investigation revealed a pattern of clandestine meetings, coded messages, and payments made through intermediaries to conceal the true nature of their activities. Zhao faces the most serious charges, including conspiracy to commit bribery, theft of government property, and obtaining and transmitting national defense information. These charges carry hefty penalties, including the possibility of life imprisonment. Prosecutors allege that Zhao received at least $15,000 since August 2024 for his espionage activities, a paltry sum compared to the potential damage his actions could inflict on U.S. national security. Tian and Duan are charged with conspiracy to commit bribery and theft of government property. While their charges are less severe than those against Zhao, they still face the prospect of significant prison sentences if convicted. Duan, in a bid for leniency, has reportedly admitted his guilt to the FBI and is cooperating with authorities in the hope of securing a reduced sentence. The arrests and subsequent indictments of these individuals send a clear message that the U.S. government will not tolerate espionage, regardless of the perpetrator's rank or position. The Justice Department has vowed to prosecute these cases to the fullest extent of the law, seeking to hold those who betray their country accountable for their actions and deter others from considering similar acts of treachery. The case of Zhao, Tian, and Duan is unfortunately not an isolated incident. It highlights a concerning trend of espionage within the U.S. military, with several similar cases emerging in recent years. In March 2024, another U.S. Army sergeant was arrested for leaking classified information to a foreign government in exchange for $42,000. In August 2023, 2 U.S. Navy sailors were apprehended for sharing sensitive information, including radar blueprints, with a foreign entity. And in April 2023, a National Guardsman faced serious consequences for posting classified documents on social media. These cases underscore the vulnerability of the U.S. military to espionage and the lengths to which foreign adversaries will go to obtain sensitive information. They also raise questions about the effectiveness of current security protocols and background checks within the military. The U.S. government has acknowledged these concerns and is taking steps to address them. The Pentagon has announced a comprehensive review of its security procedures, including stricter background checks for personnel with access to classified information, enhanced cybersecurity measures to prevent data breaches, and increased counterintelligence efforts to identify and neutralize potential threats. The goal is to create a multi-layered defense system that makes it significantly more difficult for individuals to commit espionage and minimizes the damage they can inflict if they do. This case serves as a stark reminder that the threat of espionage is real and ever-present. It highlights the importance of vigilance, robust security measures, and a commitment to holding those who betray their country accountable for their actions.